asks you how many men you are talking to. What is the high value feminine response? Hello, my name is Chengi, and you, my precious one, are my world. I am the head coach and trainer and course creator for the Black Swan Relationship Academy, where we train you ladies how to present as a high value, high status, high worth, feminine woman that masculine high value men find completely irresistible. If this is why you are here, then of course you are in the right place, talking to the right girl, in the right channel, with the right team. Today I want to talk about something that comes up a lot and has been coming up a lot in Black Swan Nation. And speaking of Black Swan Nation, you will have the opportunity in the month of July of getting a 10-day free trial. Yes, I am inviting you into the elite nation of swans, where you will learn how to date with the help and the hand-holding of all the coaches in the academy and all the trainers. We will be giving you live calls, we'll be answering your questions in real time, and we'll be giving you scripts, things to say, how to respond when scenarios like this come up. And a lot of the videos that I will be bringing to you really are scenarios that are coming up a lot in Black Swan Nation. And so when something comes up in there, I know that many of us are probably struggling with it. And so this is my way of giving you a little bit of a piece of what happens in Black Swan Nation. Black Swan Nation is for you ladies who are committed 100% all the way home to really investing in your dating life. You are welcome from anywhere in the world. And yes, it is a Facebook group, so if you don't have a Facebook account, because I know many of you don't, please create one and join the Black Swan Nation. The link to subscribe is in the description below, and you can cancel at any time. So why would a man ask you how many men are you speaking to at the moment? Number one, at the moment there is a kind of movement in the Manosphere where all these women are just dating other people. It's very difficult for a lot of men to really come to terms with the fact that as women we have to also put our best interests at heart. A lot of men feel that women dating widely is somehow uncomfortable for them. Usually these men are highly insecure. These men need you to, now the scenarios that are happening at the moment is you go online, you've exchanged a few texts, and he's already asking you, so how many guys are you talking to? Or he states his intentions. My intention is to meet somebody and to get married. And of course, one of my clients will say, one of the girls will say, yes, this is exactly what I want to. Yeah, but how many people are you talking to at the same time as me? Now, this is simply irrational. The bottom line is, I don't know you. You could be a 16-year-old on the other side of the phone, you typing away. You could be a psychopath or sociopath. You could be catfishing me. All your pictures might be 30 years behind. We've hardly known each other. I don't even know your last name. I don't even know where you live. I've never met your family and your friends. And at this point, you want me to stop dating other people. This, ladies, is a massive red flag. This is a very big red flag. These are men who do not rest in masculine energy. One of the things that you must understand about masculine energy is that masculine energy thrives and comes alive when there's competition. Masculine energy, if you want to trigger attraction in a masculine man, not in a feminine man, in a masculine man, he needs to feel like he is competing for you. He loves to be a champion. He wants to beat other men at their game and get the prize. We all know that to trigger attraction, if you've done the Mastering Attraction Masterclass, you will understand what I'm saying, because I go way in depth and do a deep dive into the psychology of attraction, especially for the masculine energy man. There'll probably be a man watching this and he'll probably leave a paragraph. I can guarantee you that that man is not a masculine man, unless of course he's in agreement with what I'm saying. Because every masculine man wants to feel like he worked for what he has. They're hunters. They love the hunt. They love the danger. The masculine man is the one that's obsessed with sport. Why? Because there's competition. There is one side wins and the other side loses. This is why men love competition. The testosterone in their body thrives on competition. And so a masculine man is going to assume that a beautiful woman like you clearly has other options. The issue here is that many people believe that dating is mating. That when you're dating somebody, you must be sleeping with them. I remember telling a story on this channel when I went out to a girly party and we're all sitting at the table and I said, oh my gosh, I've dated so many guys. And everybody took a gasp in. I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I've dated so many guys, I said to them. And they, oh my God. And I couldn't interpret what was going on in their faces because I was thinking, what have I done? And one of them was like, you can't say that. I was like, why not? She's like, you've slept with that many guys? I was like, oh my God. I was mortified because dating has never been a mating exercise for me. I do not sleep with a man because he's paid for dinner. That's ridiculous. I don't sleep with a man because he took me out on a date and made me feel special. Oh my goodness. It was shocking to me that women go on dates and in their heads, part of the dating process is giving him your body and having sex with him. It blew my mind. And they were shocked that I was shocked because they did not even conceive that there was such a concept of dating, going to dinners and meeting somebody and having, you know, a romantic encounter with somebody that did not involve sex, right? They couldn't believe that I believed that. And so, and then I had another situation with somebody who was mentoring me at the time, and I mentioned on the channel, oh, I've dated a lot of guys. And she phoned me and she was so mad. You can't say that. If you say that, you're going to ruin your life, because what if you meet a man and his mother sees that and hears that you've dated a lot of guys? She's going to think you're a slut. And again, I realized, oh my God, we are dating to have sex with men. And this, ladies, is a no-no. If you are dating to have sex with men, it's a no-no. The high-value feminine woman does not date for sex. No, honey. No, sweetie. We don't date for sex. We date to gather data. We date to get to know somebody, to investigate, to get to know who they are, to gain insight into them, to see if we're compatible, to see if there's anything worth pursuing. Sweetheart, this is what dating is for. And if all a man has to do is pay for steak and lobsters or you know, whatever you love to eat, and he earns himself a place in your bed, whew, honey, we have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do, and you really need to be calling and booking yourself a discovery call, because something is deeply broken. Something is really wrong in the foundations. We do not exchange sex for dinner. Listen, if you're gonna get paid, you may as well charge the millions. In fact, how much are you worth? You're priceless. A dinner, ice cream, a few dates on a yacht in this private jet, I don't care. Maybe some of us, yes, that may not be the kind of guy we're dating, but I don't care whether he takes you to McDonald's or whether he takes you and flies you over to Paris to have dinner. That does not qualify. Your worth and your value is priceless. There is no amount of money that your body deserves. And so when I started to really look at this, I realized a lot of these men are not really bothered by whether or not you are having conversations and interviewing different men. They're really bothered by the concept that so many women date for sex, and so they're thinking, I don't want to talk to a woman who's sleeping with multiple men. With this in mind, we can begin to see why the question does come up. At this point, it's very important for you to clarify. Are you dating other men? How many other men are you talking to? I am enjoying talking to many men, figuring out who they are, making new friendships. This is something that I love to do. But in this moment, I am enjoying talking to you. Now, we don't need to articulate that we're not having sex with every single person we're talking to. We will show him by how classy and elegant and sophisticated we are as a woman. He will know when he takes it out on a date. He will know when he suggests going back to his that, oh no, that is not an option. He will know the quality of woman you are by how you are with him, the way you're texting him. Because he's going to know that if you're sexting him, sending him nudes, he's going to think she's doing it with all the other guys she's talking to. But if you are talking to him in a way that is respectful, if you're speaking to him in a way that is funny and flirtatious, harmless, then he's going to know he really has nothing to hide. But if this response is not good enough for him, this man is deeply insecure and he has control issues, and as such, we need to keep it moving. Okay? This is not a good man for you. To be fair, most men will make fun of it, will assume it's going on. They love it. But you have the duty and the responsibility of showing up as a high-value girl. A woman with class, poise, elegance. A woman who knows her worth and doesn't cast it like pearls before swine. No, sweetie. We give ourselves over to the men that prove themselves. Men who show up authentically. Men who know how to cherish a woman. Who provide for her. Who cherish her. Who protect her. And who over time we can see that their words and their actions are in perfect alignment. Who move the relationship forward. Who pace the relationship and move it forward. We always feel like he's going somewhere with this. He is intentional about the way that he is dating me. If these things are not on the table, then neither is sex. Now, ladies, I understand. We're all grown girls and we all have needs to be met. But never ever will a high value woman put her sexual needs above her spiritual and soul needs. Will she ever put her desire to have an itch scratched that she gives away more than a man deserves? This is really important. So if a man asks and he's masculine, he's gonna think you're a cheeky girl. He's gonna have a little bit of fun with it and it's gonna be smooth sailing. He will step into that competition and he will fight for you, and his attraction for you will always be amazing because he had to fight the bears and the lions and the tigers and all of the predators to get that girl that every man wanted. If you're not the girl who has all the options in the world, honey, it's not because you don't have the potential. It's not because you're not fabulous enough. You just don't know how. And so if you need that help, you can always call on myself. Black Swan Relationship Academy is here for you. Our coaches are ready on the other side of the phone to show you how to be a high value, high status, high worth woman. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. But in the meantime, do take care of you. Love you lots. Bye-bye now.